NFL prize picks for the Saturday games. Just two games. It's Bengals and Steelers, Chargers and Bills. I still got 5 picks for you guys. Hit that like button. Let's get right to it. All right, so here we are. DFS Army Prop Optimizer lets you compare prize pick line, sportsbook odds, and our projection model. You got sports books, you got a last 5, last 10 calculator right here. All the good stuff you want to access. You saw how to get it. Sniper 20. Play number 1, though, we're going to go Jalen Guyton, more than 12.5 receiving yards. The books say they should be up at 13.5. You see all the odds right here. We have projected him at projected at 21.5. And quite honestly, the last 5, last 10, last 15 isn't super necessary here because Keenan Allen is out. Jalen Guyton's going to get more looks. Even with Allen in, well, you got him. He's been over this mark 4 of the last 10, 40%. 2 of the last 5, 5 of the last 10, and around 47% so far this season. Averaging well over these numbers. Taking on Buffalo. Buffalo's probably going to be up in this game. The Chargers are going to have to throw. Without Keenan Allen, I think the Chargers are going to try and slow the game down early after the disaster they had last week. We're going to talk about that more in a little bit. But I don't think it's going to work very long. I think at some point late in the game, they're going to have to throw the ball. Jalen Guyton's going to get some looks. This is 1 or 2 receptions, get you the 12.5. Probably my favorite play on the board with that injury news. That's play number 1. We'll head on over. We'll lock all these in on prize picks at the end of the video. Play number 2, we're going to go Trenton Irwin, more than 15.5 receiving yards. Same thing. We got Jamar Chase out in this one. Just some more looks to go around. DraftKings says this should be up at 16.5. A lot of sports books say this line should be at 16.5. Our projection model has it at 20.24. Irwin's been over 4 of the last 5 games and 7 of the last 10. Dipped a little bit, but still 60% on the season being over this number. Like I said, we got the injury news here. At Pittsburgh defense doesn't particularly scare me. I think it's a middle-of-the-road DVP matchup. Put all those things together. Play number 2. We'll talk a little bit about each play, but I don't need to go super crazy, in-depth, 20-minute dissertations because the tool makes it easy. It lays it all out. Here's the line value. Here's what PrizePick has it. Here's our projection. Here's some more data. Go find a DVP matchup. Think a little bit about how the game's going to play out. You can make your plays. Play number 3, we don't have projections for this, but we have Rasul Douglas, more than 3.5 tackles plus assists. Taking on the Chargers in this game, Rasul Douglas is a cornerback, and it plays kind of what I think is going to happen. At some point, the Chargers, I think they got to get the ball on the edges 1 with Austin Ekeler, more chances for cornerbacks to get tackles. And then just late in the game, they're going to have to throw the ball. Again, more chances for the cornerbacks to get tackles. I'm going to pull up a different screen real quick. Let's take a look at Rasul Douglas's game log here. So the number is 3.5. He hasn't made it either of the last 2 games, but then he's 3-2 over the last 5 games. This is acquired by Buffalo. So really 3-3 with Buffalo. If you go back when he was with Green Bay, he made the number 4 straight games before he got traded, or he was acquired by Buffalo. Excuse me. And then he's been fine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to follow the odds here. By the way, minus 135 on BetMGM is a really solid number. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stick with that. And we're going to go Rasul Douglas, more than 3.5 tackles plus assists as play number 3. Play number 4. So I got bumped to the second page here. It's been. Oh, I think I missed a play. Uh-oh. Go find it real quick. Hopefully it did not get taken off the board on me. Where is Tanner Hudson? There he is. Nope, that's Trenton Irwin. Let's just do this. The benefit of the tool is I can sort by any player that I want. Tanner, As long as I do it correctly. Unselect everybody. Select Tanner Hudson. There we go. There's the play. More than 28.5 receiving yards for Tanner Hudson. Again, the sports books say this should be at 29.5. FanDuel and PointsBet a little bit less, but honestly, I like the matchup here. And especially, they're going to need different receivers to step up. Projection model has it at 30.4. He's been over 7 in the last 10 games. I like the spot here for Tanner Hudson. I think he's going to go pretty well over this. As you would think, there's going to be more attention paid to Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. That's why I don't mind playing double overs for receiving yards when both guys are relatively low projections. Irwin was like 15.5. Hudson is 28. It's not like I'm taking overs both on the Thursday night game. I don't want to go double overs on Cup and Puka because those are high overs. These are relatively low numbers. You can throw the excuse me, sorry about that. You can throw the ball on Pittsburgh just fine. This will be play number 4. Now I lost the order, quite frankly. But let's unfilter. While I unfilter, by the way, do me a favor. Hit that. This is it. Oh, I had the filter here. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Check out all the promo codes, all the good stuff you guys have access to. Make sure you take advantage of all that stuff. You make a deposit using any of the links. Prizepicks, Underdog, Sleeper, using the code SNIPER. Yeah, you get your deposit match. You also get some free months of the DFS Army prop service and this tool. So make sure you check that out. Last play of the video, though. We're going to go Austin Ekeler, more than 37.5 rush yards. Same thing. I think early in this game, they're going to try to run the ball against the Bills. I think Ekeler's going to get a lot of looks. Projection model has been 45.65. Say what you want about the Chargers. They do try to get the ball in the hands of their best player. And usually that's Keenan Allen. I think Austin Ekeler is usually a pretty close 1B. Eckler's the guy this week. You got Easton Dick throwing the ball. Easton Stick. I called him Easton Dick. Holy what a slip of the tongue. I should probably, let's just leave that. Freudian slip, I guess. They're going to try and get the ball to Ekeler. That's who they're going to want to feed. You got the Lions up at 38.5, off by a yard. Cool. Been over only 2 of the last 5 games, but 50% over the last 10, and a hair over 50% in the last 15. But again, with Keenan Allen out, a lot of the game logs for the Chargers, in my opinion, not as valuable anymore. So I'm going to go Austin Ekeler, more than 37.5 receiving yards. Let's do the recap. Here's all the plays queued up, ready for me to lock in. Trenton Irwin, more than 15.5 receiving yards. Jalen Guyton, more than 12.5 receiving yards. Rasul Douglas, more than 3.5 tackles plus assists. Tanner Hudson, more than 28.5 receiving yards. And Austin Ekeler, more than 37.5 rush yards. Lock that in. There's our play. Hopefully you guys are tailing along. Hit the like button if you are, or drop a comment. Let me know what play I missed, what play you're playing for the Saturday games. Want to see you in the DFS Army Discord? I hope I do. And it's your daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.